All right. Just bear with me for a minute, guys. Right after I hit live, I looked at my headset and I noticed that my daughter had knocked it off the dock. The battery's pretty low. I'm just gonna let that charge for a minute while I get the rest of this stuff ready. Give me a few moments here. Thank you, Jerem, for the call out on the recording. Absolutely taking that advice. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let's just check my battery level really quick. It says 40%, but I'm going to say that's cap. But I guess we can go for it. How's everybody doing? Let's see here. Took a little nap. Took a magic mind. I'm ready. I am ready. Guys, send me a free PC now. It's in the fine print of you telling me to record. Yeah. Yeah, I'm broke. So. You probably could have got one out of me a couple months ago. Just gotta check and see if I'm live on YouTube. Pretty sure I am. I just sat down without my mouse. Great. I just gotta tweet everything out. The post live. PCs. Or widescreen. Screen. Twitch.tv. All right, should be good. Should be good. What's up, Mevins? Gang. All right, we'll see how long the headset lasts. I should fly through this one today, considering the day I had yesterday. So, hope my headset just bears with me. If at some point I limited comments on X. What? Way. Hold on, let me fix that shit. Content restrictions. Oh, it says chat no one. Perfect. I can't even change the shit now. That's really dumb. Really dumb. Oh, you know what else I was supposed to do? I was supposed to get all the chats on. What was the program? I might as well do this. Let me bring OBS back over here. Just chat really quick. Thanks for the sub, Mevins. Currently in line at Walmart for some Pokemans. My man. Diego's working on maxing an OSRS. Not bad. Did a couple rough gauntlet kills trying to get my enhanced crystal weapon seed earlier today. It's not going well. Red Prison is not nice to me. Okay, let's see what the program was called here. I know there's a free one that does everything. Awesome. Let's see. OBS plugin for combined stream chats. Pastor Labs caffeinated. Take a look at this. Free widgets and alerts from multi-stream. This is a shot. Hopefully it doesn't make me restart OBS. Pastor Labs. Mevins, it's literally, it's not, you don't need to understand it. I mean, it's just like one of the greatest games of all time. Actually incredible. The platform to get started with. Authorize. Close that window. Okay. Settings. Accounts. YouTube. Connect. Okay. Doesn't look like X is on here also. We want add this as a browser source. Yeah, I mean, Mevins, it's literally the greatest. I don't know what to say other than that. The hell is this? Is this it? You're not currently have an active public live stream on YouTube. Connected to YouTube chat successfully. Why is it so ugly though? So if I type something on the YouTube chat, test, does it pop up? Perfect. Okay, that works. Now I need a custom, need some code to make this not look like ass. What is this called? Caster Labs Caffeinated. That didn't work. Try this. Nope. Hello, Mrs. Evans. No, it's you. Yeah, YouTube's working. I just need to make the chat box not this color, basically. I guess I could. Yeah, I do want everything thrown in one. People were saying yesterday, they're like, oh, like, let's have everything in one so that everyone can talk to each other and whatnot. So I'm just getting that set up real quick. I think I can make this like, I gotta see what it looks like. Try this. Huh. Right click the browser source, interact. Identify any overriding background styles and add them to the CSS. You know what I can do too? I can crop this. Crop bottom. Go like 100. Crop the top. 200. Click on the source, go to filters, and you should see under the effects, it's called chroma key, then select the black. I just made it disappear. Yeah, I could see why that would work. That's close. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why that doesn't work. I think I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna put it here, and I should be able to see exactly how many pixels it's gonna be. Crop the top because it starts from the bottom and goes to the top. Oops. If I lock this, I don't want to do the whole thing. But do 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 do. There we go. There's chat. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to get that. Get the YouTube one to work. I don't think there's a way, because the frame's a lot smaller. Unless I go like this. Let's see. Vertical. Go add. Browser. Browser. I just put it here. Cool. I just don't know if that's even going to be visible. I think they're just going to have to tell me, to be honest. The chat on the screen isn't even the most recent. Yeah, good point. Like it stopped working. That's annoying. Because my crop on the bottom. Gotta crop the top more. So I gotta go like 500. No, not that much. 350. Let's crop the bottom. Get rid of the Twitch message thing. Then I'll go 450. 400. 425. Drop the rate a little bit. Now we're back in action, baby. I don't know how that's gonna look on YouTube on a phone. It might, the text might be too small, but how is it on Twitch? Does it look okay? Gravity has been minimized to the tray. Whatever. All right, cool. Let's get started here. Enough fooling around. You know what I mean? I gave chat what they wanted. Now they can see everything, and I don't need to have 16 browsers open. Doesn't look like we started yet. Yeah, we haven't started yet. I'm only 20 minutes late. Yesterday I was like an hour early. Raise my table up here. All right, calm down up there, Jiggly. Okay. We have to improve every day. We must. If we don't, then what are we? A bunch of fools. Dude, I got, today was garbage day. I'll tell you what, I love doing this shit, but you know who hates it? My garbage man. And my garbage cans. Because they are stuffed to the brim every day. Or every Wednesday. With garbage. Get some plastic off here. And we get a bunch of it. Guess what I'm doing, everybody? I don't know if Alucard and Diego, I don't know if you guys remember, but that small form factor PC that Bray recommended somebody, or was built, took like 3 hours building somebody the other day. Remember that in the tower 100? Oh shit! Look at my head. See? Where's my mouse? I'm like disappearing. All right, I'm back. All right. Yeah, it was like a Tower 100 build. The guy like had no budget, Micro Center, whatever, blah 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 blah. So it got me thinking. I'm like, I should offer a small form factor build. And so I put some specs together for one. I just copied what Thermaltake had on their site as far as like cooler and power supply, because like those are the two things I was like wondering. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know, you know? I don't know if that stuff's gonna fit. And I sold it today. So I'm gonna be doing a small form factor build probably next week. Or whenever the stuff comes in. That's gonna be kinda cool. The little guy. It's going to be a 9700X and a 5070 Ti. It's for a living room PC, actually. Guy doesn't have a lot of space, and I'm like, wow, this is perfect for this. Honestly, I'm gonna do the tower 100. Just because I like the way the case looks, and it looks like it's relatively easy to build in. But I kind of want to do a mesh room. I have to try. I've never built one before. Never. So it's all going to be new to me. So I have to figure that out. I have to figure out what's the best. There's another route that we might go down too. Which is going to be us designing our own case. And potentially doing like a 3D print type deal. Thinking about 3D printing one. Yeah, that Mevins, that's exactly it. Yeah, he actually hit me up today asking about it, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, I think the final price came out to like $28.50. It's like a B580 Strix board, 32 gigs of just some like regular G.Skill RAM, not the Trident Z. It's like, because the case is pretty much closed up, there's no point doing RGB, so I just did like the Ripjaws S5s. I think it's either Ripjaws X or Ripjaws X or S5s. So yeah, I mean, it should be pretty cool. Yeah. My buddy John, who helps me with the development for the site, he's like super interested in 3D printing, and he wants to design it. So I was like, go for it. But my the only thing that I said to him, I was like, it has to be dual chamber. I was like, that's my only requirement. Cause like I don't want to run into thermal issues, you know. I was like, it's got to be, you know, it's got to be. Get this case out. Yeah, 3D printing would be sick because the cost would be so low, which means I'd be able to come in super low. Cause I'm paying like, I don't know, with shipping and everything, I'm paying like $100 a case for like the cheap ones. And I think the Tower 100 is like 150. So, and there's a lot of like other little things about small form factor that are just expensive. Like the motherboards are expensive. So if we can keep the costs down. And then what you would do is, once we have the design finalized, he was saying that we can just contract them out to like a 3D printing like contractor. And we would set all the specifications as far as what material and all that stuff. You know, ABS plastic's really durable. It's not like metal. But I mean, I guess we're just gonna have to see. We're gonna have to test it. We're gonna have to test the durability. And obviously, if it sucks, we're not gonna do it. I mean, I'm still skeptical myself. But he's like, John is like, we can do this. I'm like, and he would say it would change the game, you know. And I'm like, listen, if you want to try it, I'm all for it. Like, he already has a 3D printer, so it's no cost out of pocket for us. It's just time, because they take a while to print. But if we could get it to work on our own, we'd be able to send it out to somebody, contract it out. And we'd have to do like the packaging and all that stuff. We'd have to do like custom packaging, which is expensive. Yeah. Good idea. I mean, John he's full of good ideas. Could be really cool. You know? So I'm kind of excited about that. It's another thing for the future. Yeah, it could be. Could be really big. I mean, small form factor PCs are so cool. Because, like, you know how Thermaltake did the Pelican case for that? Not the Pelican case, but you know what I mean. What does that say? What time you get done optimizing my PC? I finished at like 4 a.m. Something like that. I had undervolted it and a little too much, and then it was throwing errors in OCCT when I was benchmarking it, so I had to play around a little bit to make sure everything was stable. And then by the time I printed the shipping label, it was like this 4 a.m. was a little bit too late. I think the cutoff's like 1:30 in the morning, and sometimes I just get locked in and forget about that. So that's what happened. So it's going to go out tomorrow, same time as this one. I'm gonna, as soon as I finish building this, before I even start touching Windows, I'm gonna get the shipping label all set and schedule the. Well, the pickup's already scheduled, so doesn't matter. But I'll get the shipping label done and everything beforehand. Yeah, this is the same case that Corbin has, the NV5. UPS picks it up. Yeah, I have a pickup account with them. And I know the UPS driver personally. I tried calling him today to have him come pick the PC up, but he was on vacation. So he's back tomorrow though. Like our usual UPS driver is on vacation. And I didn't have any packages coming in today. Like, if I have a package coming in, getting a pickup is no big deal. But, like, apparently, UPS really watches those guys. So, it's kind of a big deal. Like, if they already go to your house, you have to go meet them somewhere. They can't come back. Wife Chromebook is dumb. That's another thing I'm gonna have to do eventually. Let's get into the laptop market. Sorry I'm flying through this right now. I'm just awake. I slept a lot more. I was able to sleep a lot more today, so I'm all juiced up. I don't know. I don't know how hard it is, Alucard. Like, you got to remember that with China, anything is possible. You can kind of just, like, you can find any supplier in China that can make things for you. And a lot of the stuff really isn't that complicated. It's really just about finding your supplier. Finding the supplier is the hardest part. But, like, once you get a connection over there, it's like you can basically do anything you want. So I don't know. It's going to require a lot of research. Like, that's years down the line. Because that type of thing, the stuff's not going to be made to order. I would assume. I haven't looked at the business model or like anything like that, so I'm really just spitballing. It's just something that I feel like eventually will be necessary. Mevins, you should the Xbox version of the Ally, I think just got announced today officially. It was either announced or leaked today. One of the two. Yeah, yeah, it's definitely gonna. Everything over there is quantity based. Because it's across the fucking. Gotta pay import fees and across the fucking ocean and all that shit. Heard my SSD beep. That done. Yeah, I have the Ally as well. I haven't really found a crazy use for it, if I'm honest. I never really use it. My problem is that I just try to play RuneScape on everything. Anything but mobile, bro. Anything but mobile. Anything but mobile. Yeah, it's actually kind of uncomfortable to use, if I'm honest. No, it's not comfortable. Yeah. I did, yeah. I got the payment. It's shipping out next day air. So you'll have it on Friday. Yeah. Yeah. UPS delivery times are insane. Honestly, they're the best carrier. Obviously depends on who you talk to. But I'll tell you what, FedEx is the fucking worst. They suck. USPS is also dog meat. And I get heavily discounted rates on Shopify for UPS. It's still expensive as hell. Don't get me wrong, but okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Fuck. And let's put that thing away. You ask UPS? Yes, always. Always need a signature required. It helps with the insurance. Like if I have an insurance claim for it being like stolen or some shit. Always have a signature on there. Okay. You didn't give me an apartment number. Oh, wrong person. Sorry. You did give me I remember your shipping address. We talked about it already. Yeah, I think no, you did. I'm pretty sure you did. I looked at your comment. And I thought I was talking to Brian. My bad. The almighty Liquid Freezer 360. My favorite AO. This is the Pro model. Free upgrade, by the way. Because this is one of the only coolers that I actually like have on the shelf. In black and white. Yeah, it's dummy thick. The only problem is it doesn't work on the high-end motherboards. Let me get my my screws ready here. I think in Braythorn's stream yesterday, someone was talking about how they were asking Bray questions. They're like, doesn't that not work in that motherboard? And Bray was confused. They don't have compatibility with everything. Not only are they not compatible with every case, but they're also not compatible with every motherboard now. Because of the tubes, sometimes the M.2 heatsink is too thick. So unfortunate, because I would put this in every single build. I would never let anybody buy a different one, but doesn't fit in the Evolve X2. If I use a Strix X870, like the board that I used yesterday for Brian's build, doesn't fit in there. Makes contact with the heatsink. It's off the official compatibility list, and Arctic, well, they say that they'll send you a heatsink. Yeah, the heatsink was crazy. It's like that's one of the best parts about the motherboard. So it's like it's a deal breaker, unfortunately. It's got a fucking heat pipe on it. Like obviously you're putting the Gen 5 drive there, or whatever drive. If it's free, call me Tortellini. If what's free? Did I? Oh, they're talking about the heatsink. He just threw me off with that shit. You might want to change your name to Tortellini then. Low key. I don't know a single Tortellini. I don't think about it. We should have an esports team that's like all pasta. Like everyone's name is pasta, like a pasta. What do you think? I either have an extra screw, or they jip me a watt. Oh wait, no, that's why. It's not an extra screw. Me being silly. That team would most likely be from Italy. I think it would be funnier if it's not. Not from Italy. Like they'd expect us to be Italian, you know? But instead, we're just American. What did I say yesterday, everybody? Run the fucking CPU power cables first. I'm not making this mistake again. This shit took me an extra 15 minutes yesterday just because I didn't do this first. Especially with this cooler. Especially this cooler, because the goddamn thing is so fat. Big, fancy, thick power cable. No, no extensions for this one. Just using stock Seasonic power cables. Nothing wrong with that. Side. Don't call me that. I guess it ain't free. Alright. We'll pull all these out. That one. PCI, CPU. CPU. 12 VH PWR. The rest are PCI. Perfect. You know, yesterday the YouTube, because I was streaming in the short aspect ratio, like 9:16 or whatever, I had like 24 concurrent viewers at one point. How insane is that? I don't think I have any right now. Low key. What have they done to my boy? Yeah, the Cracker Barrel rebrand is kind of insane. Like, what are they doing that because of like? Wasn't there like an incident or something recently? Didn't they have something going on over there? Oh, I'm thankful for this build, man. Compared to the yesterday's, I'll tell you what, this is much easier. Still thankful for yesterday's as well. I'm just saying. Some crackhead Karen complaining about it or something. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we're kind of. I thought we were kind of like past like the woke era where companies were making changes like that. Usually, when companies rebrand like that, it's like because something happened, and they're trying to like we're different. We made a change, so they change everything. Why don't you want to go into your home? Huh? Loosen these up. Another one. What's going on here? Their easy offense offends me so much. Feel that. Men used to go to war or whatever. Alucard, do you have a Lazy Susan yet? For PC building? Little thermal paste action here. We're back to the X pattern. I retired this for a little while, but we're back. Something I should probably do. Get this cable plugged in before I mount this. This is the power cable. Control all that stuff in one. Or the cooler. And I don't like that they don't plug this in for me from the factory. Now I gotta waste my fucking time doing it myself. They give you two options, you know? But which is cool, but like the other one's just so unnecessary. It fucking performs great without it. So this is the part. See this? See the let me get out of the way here. The this is the part that interferes with a lot of the other motherboards. Sucks. I don't think I was on the other side. Yeah. All right. Let's do some convincing here. Convincing's not working. Where do you want to go in your home, buddy? It's always something. Am I right? Undo this side. Slide the other side in first. Get a couple on here. Right there. Come on. Nice. All right, and now I'm going to prep. I'm going to put the case to the side for now and prep every single fan at once. This is going to be time consuming. So if anyone wants to talk to me, that'd be cool. Diego, if you're still here, I'll give you a moment to get back to me on this, but do you want any specific color of the corners? You can do all one solid color. On the corners of the fan. Yep, Black's an option. Am I missing a black corner for that one? I just opened this. Did I drop it? Doing me a confuse. I'll find it. Or I just dropped it somewhere here. Noctua would never do that. Me. Yeah, it's not in the packaging. There's 6 slots there. I only see 5 things. I must have flung it or something. They're anti-vibration pads. No, I don't see it on the ground. Not in the packaging. It's not in there. Did they forget one? Those bastards. I'll put this one to the side for now, because I guarantee you it'll show up later. I really wish that Noctua would include all the fan cables they used to include, with how expensive these fans are. I'm the RMA, yeah. You forgot my singular black anti-vibration. Where is this thing? I'm just expecting it to just show up, but... See, it's right here. In the corner. This is a really stupid thing for them to include, no? Just pre-install the fucking... the right ones. Just weird. Why not just pre-install all of one color and then... I don't know. I gotta talk to them. If I ever go to, like... CES or some shit, I'm going to the Noctua booth and I'm like, guys, what are you doing? Stop the bullshit. Please. Please and thank you. Uh-oh. I just got a notification from my headset. Wonder what percentage I'm at. Oh, 25? That's plenty. Every Noctua fan you used to buy, they would include literally like every cable known to man. It's like they'd have splitters, they'd have extensions, they'd have low noise things, all kinds of shit. And now you're paying the same amount of money for... Alright, I'm annoyed. Where is this thing? Man. I'll have to strategically place it where no one will notice. Come on. Another thing, packaging sucks. Paying all this money for this goddamn fan. For the packaging to be dog meat. Swappable anti-vibration pads. Stupid. They're anti-vibration pads, so like instead of the fan, like the plastic being directly up against the case, it's the rubber. So, like for less noise, because like Noctua is all about noise or lack thereof. I mean, these guys spend like 15 years developing one fan, and then it's fucking brown. It's fucking brown, boy. Get a grip. And they're like, oh, we need another 15 years to come out with the black version. Perfect. Yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait. Uh-oh. What's going on over here? We're back. Wonder why that happened. Fan not on? I have a fan mounted to the camera that's pointing from up top to cool it. And if it's not on, the camera will overheat. Nothing is plug and play, people. Nothing. Nothing. Thought I had the fan on though. Maybe the fan turned off. Something. I wish Noctua would make a reverse blade fan too. That would probably take another 30 years though to develop. Great. I already put one in. I thought that I was missing a black one again. So being that the black ones are on the ugly side, that's what we're going to be seeing for intake. So on the fan that I do exhaust for, the fan I do exhaust for is going to be the one that doesn't have the matching one, unless I magically find it. You know, another option is to do this little band thing. Let's test that out, see if it sucks. I think this thing is meant for radiators to create a seal. It's always that one guy never wants to go home. There we go. That looks okay. I think we can live with that. I'll still use this one as the exhaust, so that way it doesn't look any different than the others. You got fully cucked for cards. Kind of insane work. So what, you went to Walmart for like a midnight release or something? Or like they were restocking? Or what? Let's do our weird one first. Is this guy. It's gonna look really good, man. Oh, an online drop. Gotcha. Yeah, I think the only thing that's going to have RGB in here is the RAM, but we can turn that off if we want it turned off. Not a problem. Oh yeah, the case will have an RGB an RGB strip. Yep. Mm-hmm. I don't judge. Believe me. I'm not judging you, buddy, because I understand. How long have you been playing RuneScape? Like your whole life, like most of us, or are you relatively new? My first account when I was 8. I'm 30 now. Yep, my first account was 2004. I just turned 31, so. Thoughts on the B650 chipset about to be discontinued? Never ever built with one. So I don't even care. It's fine. The what is it? Is it B850? That's the upgraded version. It does the job. Yeah, X670 and X870. Pretty much the only ones that I build with. What's up, creepy? I mean, I have B650 boards on the site, but they very rarely ever get picked. So I mean, it is what it is. What am I supposed to do? You know? I think we can go like this. Yeah, we'll match them so they're all facing the same way. I just need to match up the top one, the top and the other. Nope. Yeah, different PC. Same case. This is the blacked out version of the other one. Okay, so we're looking just over the AIO, like right here. Uh, 9800X3D 5080. It's actually basically the same specs, 64 gigs of RAM, same power supply. The only difference is the type of basically the SKU of the graphics card. This one's a Prime OC versus yesterday's was an Astral OC. And yesterday had like custom cables and all that stuff. Which is a great way to spend a lot of money. You know what I mean? But that's what the guy wanted, you know? That's the beauty of this stuff, is that you can just get whatever you want. Why the custom builder's there. Why I do what I do. band cable's kind of loose. Should be able to sit this right in between. Have you sent any raids? On previous accounts, yes, but every single account I've ever played on has been banned, except for the one that I'm playing on right now. Fingers crossed. The last one that I had was a false ban, probably the first false ban ever, because I've cheated in all the other ones, whether it was real world trading or macroing. I used to bot a lot back in the day. And unfortunately, they have my IP, so whenever I get an account going, they just assume that I'm cheating. It's really fucked up, honestly. I played this last account legit. I got 97 Slayer. I was 100k XP from 98. I got banned. False ban. I actually didn't cheat on that one for the first time. I was like, I'm going to play legit. I don't want to lose all my progress. And then they fucking cucked me. Those bastards. Alright, I'm going to have to rethink the direction of this one. I don't want the Noctua stickers to be facing the wrong direction, though, and they all need to be the same. This is a problem. It's not like a problem, but it's a problem. Problem for me. I'm a geek. Like, they made this cable. Like, it doesn't, first of all, it doesn't fit. Doesn't fit. Stick it down like this. And the other side's too fat. It's not going to fit. No way. Yeah. It happens. But they can't keep me away from it. You know what I mean? I'm sure you feel the same way. That's why you're still playing it. It's just, it's such a good game. It's just a huge part of my childhood and stuff, so there's nothing they can do to make me quit. I've already lost everything several times. I'm used to it. Okay, this should work here. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've taken years off, you know, but I'm back every time. This last account that I started is pretty special. I like it a lot. Not a full Zerker yet. I just got Barrow's gloves the other day. Got Infernal Cape, Quiver. Like 30, I think I'm 37 defense right now. Just doing some quests. I got all quest cape requirements as far as skills are concerned. Just finished Song of the Elves. Got my Bofa. No crystal yet, but got my Bofa. Which, if you don't have one yet, that should be your #1 thing to get. Said you're maxing, so I'm assuming you probably already have a Bofa. Fuck. Tebow. Yeah, Tebow's great. T-bow will get the job done. I really like the Bofa though. Something about it. No arrows, corrupted, change the color. You know? Just sick. All right. Looking pretty good here. Looking pretty good. Like what I'm seeing. Fans look dead even. Dead even on the radiator coming down. Perfectly symmetrical. And then this one on top is dead even with the one over here. You know? Love it. Perfect. That is fire. All right. We can start our cable management now. I think I'm going to be sitting down for the rest of this. Let me just lower myself down here. Lower the workbench. Need a fan splitter. Cable. Or joiner. It's not really a splitter, it's more like a joiner. And I'll do all 4 intake fans on this. Just gotta find a spot to plug that top one in. Something tells me I'm gonna be shit out of luck up here. All I have is AIO pump and CPU fan optional. And then the rest of my fan headers are on the bottom. That cable definitely ain't reaching the bottom. I do have one next to the M.2. But from the way this looks, there's no clean way to do that, so I'm gonna refrain. Yeah, no, it's in a weird spot. It's gonna be too ugly. So I'll use an extension up here. That'll get me right where I want. B. Perfect. This one I'll put over here too. Amazing what you can accomplish when there's no RGB. What the heck's going on up there? Come on. Stop your bullshit, camera. Annoying. I thought I fixed that problem. Here we go again. All right, where's our RGB? Argaba. Right here. Easy. here. Lights are going off in my house every night. Every day, same shit. 15% battery on the headphones. Turn these lights back on. Do 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 do. Pop. Get it back up. There. I should have done the other one first. My HD audio. Did I plug? I didn't plug that in yet. Here it is. Go underneath. Start using ASL. What the hell's that? I have no idea what that is. Age, sex, location? Like you're talking like 90s shit? 90s AOL chat room shit? What kind of guy are you? Okay, so all I need is power. I don't even need to plug anything else in. Almost positive. What I learned from yesterday. That it routes itself back up. So let's just double check all our connections here. CPU power, CPU fan. All our front panel stuff is in. Front panel connector here is in. HD audio is in. All the fans are plugged in. The 1 RGB cable. We're ready for a power supply here. So I think I'll let's see. I think I can tie up some of this stuff up top, so maybe I'll start with that. Make this nice and pretty. I'm silly. Gotta cut this one. Totally missed the fan there, fan connector. Don't want to pull on this guy too hard because I unplug it by accident. Let's tidy this up. Yank. This one still needs to be plugged into a power cable. That's gotta be... Dude, what is the deal with this camera? Is it hot? Yes, it's really hot. Is this fan not working? That's the problem. The fan keeps turning off. I mean, I know it's plugged in. Which cable is it? It's this one. Good. Okay. What's this screw for? feel like I've never seen that. It's a thumb screw. But where does it go? And for what? Is that to remove the power supply shroud? Oh. It must be. Hey, Diego, do you watch Odablock ever? It must be a glitch. It must be. do you have in RuneLight, do you have his sound package enabled? It must be a glitch. Oh yeah. That's awesome. Love it. Major key. It makes playing the game so much more fun. Oda the Generous strikes again. All right, power supply time. Let's get this thing in. I only got 15% battery, it still says. I think it's lying. That guy is a machine. He is a content machine. There's nobody better. I swear to God. He might be the best. He might be the best to ever do it. There's nobody that even comes close. He's just authentic. You know? It's really crazy. Like, with a lot of content creators, you really don't get that authenticity. Yeah, he's really something. He's really something. I love that he doesn't know how to be anything but himself. I mean, that's the way it seems. You know, it could be, that could not be the case for all I know. But because I don't know him, but that's the vibe he gives off. So authentic, which is just so refreshing. These creators are just afraid to say anything, you know? Were you around, were you watching him when that whole Stella thing happened? Yeah. That was crazy. He'd lost his Omar account for a moment there. That was insane. That was unbelievable. I tried real hard to do a partnership with him. First time you ever tried to order a PC? Wow, this is crazy. I didn't even read your chat, and I was talking about it. I joined the train and sent emails to private equity. Owner of OSRS at the time. So the first time I ever tried to order a PC with an SI, I ended up going with Odablock sponsor at the time. Basically got scammed, reached out to Mo, and he said that they basically were getting scammed too. We were all just cooked. Who was his sponsor? I didn't even know he ever had a PC sponsor. Because I was trying to sponsor him. Evolve? Oh, I've heard Braithorn talk about them. They're the ones that went under, right? Isn't that what happened? Maybe that's why they didn't answer my email. They're probably like, we don't want a PC sponsor because of what happened last time. That's probably exactly why they didn't answer my email. Oh, they were just pocketing cash. That's insane. Wow. How long ago was that? Huh. Do you remember which other ones went down? I guess I'm like totally out of the loop with that. Other than that one company that was doing weird stuff with the giveaways and stuff. I don't remember the name. One that turned into the other one. You know what I mean? Hardly keep up. The only competition I see for me is Power GPU and Paradox. All the other ones are not a threat. But the other good thing about this business is that there's enough business for everybody. We all eat. We eat. You feel me? We all can eat. Just for me, it's like I have somebody to, like, those guys are people that I look up to. You know what I mean? I really think Power GPU especially, they really did it right. But I think I still think I build a better quality product. The only reason I say that is because I've worked on several of their computers, people that in my area that bought from them. And I mean, granted, the PCs were from a couple years ago, so maybe it's different now. But it was wasn't pretty what I saw. Come on, man. Which camera is it now? Dude, what is the deal today? Yeah, I'll get some traction. I'm done doing creator deals. I was doing them a lot. Do you want the unboxing experience for your graphics card, by the way? I meant to ask you before I do this. I've been in Autoblock stream. I've gifted him a lot, hundreds of subs, and like, you know what it was too. It's the issue is that everything that was going on with his dad at the time, so I wasn't able. I didn't like pursue it because of that, you know. All right, let's check this out. Here's the box. Let me show you the box. I think I had it earlier, but Prime. Got our little Asus handbook here. In Search of Incredible. I love Asus's branding. They're so smart. It's a warranty card. All this stuff's going to be in the motherboard box that I send you. You should definitely take care of this stuff. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. The one that I really like is the Tough. I think the Tough is probably my favorite. I mean, obviously the Astral's cool, but like it's just it's a lot. And that was quite an experience yesterday. And like holding this compared to the Astral is crazy. It's like, oh, this is still a 5080. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, their pricing sucks, but I mean, I've had this argument with Braythorn plenty of times that there's just really no other brand that touches Asus's like build quality. It's just the best. Their prices suck, yeah, but their products basically never break. Knock on wood. I just jinxed all of us. We're fucked. Sorry. Might as well switch brands now. You know what card I really like too that I built with recently? The Gigabyte Ice models, or the Aero? The Gigabyte Aero? That was a really nice looking card. I did that one for Phase Blue, if any of you are familiar. He's not in Phase anymore, but yeah, very nice. There you go. I've never, I mean, I've had a few Asus motherboards that were DOA for sure, and they were all Prime models. And actually the same one, the X870, I've had 3 of them dead on arrival. The X870 Prime Wi-Fi's. Which is really frustrating. Especially the people that I was building those for were like pretty high profile. So like, I tell them a ship date, and then I can't. And then I couldn't keep that promise. It really sucked. I ended up overnighting one from ASI. Which Alucard, that's a supplier that you should look into. I think I told you that I wasn't going to give you my trade secrets for suppliers. But ASI is one of them, once you get your LLC done. They're the only thing is, like, in the beginning, when there's new things released, they're terrible. Because they're extremely slow to add new things to inventory, like on their site. Extremely slow. I think they didn't get the 9800X3D on there until literally, I think, like 6 months after release. So, that's something you're gonna have to think about. You have to have multiple suppliers for everything. Let me make sure I'm not on anything here. Would love to learn some more secrets. Get your own secrets. What's going on here? Oh, this is the wrong screw. This is the one that goes to the GPU bracket. This is one of the ones for the graphics card. More tips. Yeah, I got you, bro. I'm just playing with you. What have you done? What have you gotten done so far? From the stuff that we've already talked about. Still working on the name for the company. I think I saw you say a minute ago. Name's important. Don't make it Alucard PCs. Mine's a play on my last name. You definitely shouldn't make it a play on your Twitch name. Unless your real name is Alucard or something. I don't know. Learn how to work with cursor. So scouring on Shopify for the site. Name and pricing scheme is where I'm putting the most thoughts and ideas into. Okay. Good start. For sure. start. Should have never taken this out. Over here looking stupid. Some of most of the ones I'm thinking might end up promoting gambling or something. Well, what are you thinking about? Not like I'm going to take it. I already have one. Let's talk about it. Shit. Let me rethink this really quick. Oh god, where did that screw go? Into the abyss. Nope, it's right there. Related to playing cards, actually, since I was thinking of like a face card and suit tier. Ah, okay, I like that. That's pretty cool. That's unique, for sure. I like that out of you. Fuck. All right, so the card is so thin that the second screw on the support bracket is not going to work. That's kind of insane. Royal Flush. It's too long. Keep the name short. Gotta be short. Like Alexander PCs, I think that's too long of a name. I actually like really don't like it because of that. I don't like the branding. I mean, that's just me. I come from old school RuneScape names and Xbox gamer tags. You know what I mean? They're a good company. It's just I don't like their name. Ace. I like Ace. Ace sounds great. I fuck with that. Fuck with that heavy. It's taken already, though? By who? By Ace PC? Obviously. Damn. That's the winner right there, man. Ace PCs. I like that one quite a bit. Nah, you can't do Ace because people are going to confuse you with the other people. Ace isn't an option. It's got to be unique, something that nobody else has. Not even close, where like the two brands can get confused. Branding and like marketing stuff is the most important thing for your business. You definitely don't want it to seem like you're biting anyone's style, or anyone could bite yours. You know what I mean? Oh, they do mini PCs. Interesting. I don't know, man. That looks pretty fucking good to me. Another banger. Some SIKPCS. Come on. Come on. Diego, how would you rate this experience? Like being able to watch your PC getting built? What do you think? 10 out of 10? That's cool. All right, good. Yeah, I mean, I obviously want to keep doing it. I want to make sure it's actually a cool experience for the customer. I mean, a lot of companies charge like, I think Paradox charges like, I don't know. it's a lot of money to build on stream. It's like part of their like labor package, which is definitely smart, because like they're so boutique, those guys, and they just do volume, so it doesn't fucking matter to them if someone buys it or not. But like for them, they have a bunch of techs that are building for them. So like having the owner come on and doing it is like a big deal. ARP it. But for me, I'm a one-man show but I have people ready. You know what I mean? That's really cool. That's basically exactly what I was going for. And it's cool because I also get to know you, you know? Because I'll be real with you. After you get your PC and you get set up for the first time, I'm probably not going to hear from you until you're ready to buy your next one. That's literally like how little I hear from my customers. It's fucking crazy. I don't need a customer service department because of that. That's like my ultimate flex. Like I've built a lot of computers, you know? Am I doing this right? Yeah. I've built a shitload of computers. I mean, your order number was you 1234? So. That thing is gas. Dude, I really love the blackout builds, man. This is so nice. Yeah, once my account's finished being built, I mean, like I said, my defense is low. I don't even know if I need a high defense level to do raids. I think you do. Yep, all our fans are spinning. Too easy? Okay, mine's SIKPCS Mikey with a 3 as the E in Mikey. I'm just gonna see if this posted. Give me a second. I have to hit the HDMI switch, so I'm not gonna be able to see chat for a second. Probably have to restart it too. $11.38. I think I was just plugging in power supply cables on the one yesterday at $11.38. I'm sure struggling too. Restart this really quick. All right, we posted. Beautiful. All right, guys. That's pretty much it. That concludes the stream. That's all she wrote. Drive is in 64 gigs of RAM. Yep, beautiful. All right, cool. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Nice. That was a fun one to build. I mean, they all are, but you know, like some are just more fun than others. Like yesterday, I'm not gonna lie, that was not fun. That one beat the hell out of me because I was just running on no sleep. This thing came out beautiful. I'm super happy with it. Super happy. Let's get our settings set up here. PBO. enabled. Curve optimizer. All core. Negative. 10. Enter. This Q fan. 6. Where's the mouse? Oh, here. Would you mind turning off the RGB when you're configuring BIOS and Windows? Yeah, I will. It's going to be done through Signal RGB, just so you know. It's a program that I'm going to install to control it. And actually, you know what I forgot to do? I'm going to have to go back and do. Unless you don't care. I mean, I really should go back and do it, but I didn't plug in the power cable for the RGB strip at the bottom of the case. You notice that this thing isn't lit up? You want me to do that? It's up to you. Okay. Yep, I'll do that. No problem. No problemo. Knew I was forgetting something. You know when it goes like too smooth, you're like, hold on a second. This was suspiciously easy. That's exactly what just happened to me. Make sure you guys tune in for this small form factor build. I think it's going to be next week. I'll post on Twitter, and Facebook and whatnot. If you don't follow me on Twitter, Diego, you should. Or Facebook or whatever. Where's my mouse? There it is. All right. CPU fan. PWM. Minimum speed 50. Max at 70. Fly. The other ones are good. Chassis fan. PWM. Exit. Boot. Make sure secure boot's on. It is. Good. Boot configuration. Exit. Save changes. You know, the other thing you can do in Signal RGB is like you can just change the luminance so that you can like set it to really low so it's not like blaring you in the eyes, you know? There's all sorts of customization in there that make it pretty neat. And it's like a very easy program to run. It's like doesn't take up many resources at all. Yeah. Let's see. Headset is at 1%, so this thing's gonna die anyway. So I'm gonna end the stream here. I'll plug the RGB in and get Windows configured. Get your shipping label printed before midnight so that I can actually ship this tomorrow. And we'll be all set. I'll let you, I mean, I have to do the benchmarking and stress testing anyway. It'll probably be fine. Like 99% sure it'll be fine. You never know until you actually do it, but I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. Anyway, that'll be it. No problem. Hope you enjoyed. I will be in contact. I'll talk to you soon, all right? See you later.